Yeah, this is T Dub from WTNUphilly.com, the community unity station where independent artists get their music played. You heard me?
Yeah. Feel it in your chest. Yeah. Good shit. That good shit. Yes, sir. Welcome back. Another episode.
Another episode, man. Glad to be here, man.
Blunts in the basement.
Yes, sir.
I'm
Yes,
your
sir.
boy, Gang War 215.
Six pack. No,
And we in the building. Come smoke with
you
us.
smoke with us, man. You know,
You know what I mean?
what's going on out here in the streets, gang.
It is. It's a lot going on. It's
So it's
crazy,
crazy
out
out
here.
here,
You
man.
know what I mean?
For real.
So much shit to talk about this week. Um,
Shit, where you want to start at? That's the thing. Where would
Man,
you
we-
like to start?
I mean,
It's-
we can start with, man, this Dolph situation is crazy, man. We done lost another one to the streets, man. And when they say the streets is undefeated, you know what I mean? That shit is real than a mother, dog. You know what I mean? So, just on the strength of that, before we go in, man, I just want to say to the youth, man, the kids that's out here, you know what I mean, that's doing this drill music and is out here drilling, man. You know what I mean? We got to realize who the fucking enemy is, man. You know what I mean? If we taking out all the ones that got some kind of power outside of the hood, when we got our folks that get power outside of the hood, that got to mean something to our folks. You know what I'm saying? We killing off people that could potentially make a difference in the world, not just in the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, this shit can be talked out, or people can go their separate ways, but we gotta stop all this senseless killing, man. Because then when the real enemy come to kill us, we not gonna have no more real ones left to defend us. Oh,
It's just crazy what's going on, man. I mean, it's just like it's no holds barred. It don't matter if it's a girl, guy. It don't matter the age. You know what I'm saying? Like I was walking my dogs earlier, and there's about maybe like 6 young bucks, guys and girls mixed up, and they walk across the street kind of slow. So this dude came speeding down the street in a pickup truck, and they all like, you know, like did this little joint, like, damn, why you doing all that? But when get the fuck out the way, y'all fucking jackass, and get the fuck out the street, all this and that. I just watched them and shit. You know what I mean? So as he pulled off, they say something smart back, and they started to run off. So I say, yo, slow up. Listen, you know, and when people start talking to you, get out the street, man, because everybody don't love you. Everybody don't love kids.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
How about that?
I don't know if you watch the news now. I don't know if your parents even tell you what's going on, but
More kids dying than anything.
Took the words out my mouth.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So that's because I'm with you, bro. That's because I'm with you.
Shit crazy, yo.
You know what I mean? But I think that as a whole, we all got to take accountability for what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if you a kid and you walking across the street like the street you talking about, which is it's a lot of cars haul assing down that street. You know what I'm saying? Your ass shouldn't be in the street lollygagging and bullshitting anyway. Because then when somebody hits you, they wrong. But how about your ass was the fuck wrong by bullshitting in the street too? You know what I mean? So everybody got to take accountability. I know that you got the right of way and they supposed to stop and all that, but that don't give you permission to be an asshole about it. You know what I'm saying? Bottom line, if you try walking across the street all casually and jokingly in fucking India, you know what I'm saying? Your ass gonna get ran over because the traffic there is off the hook. Try that shit in fucking Egypt, in Cairo. Your ass will get ran the fuck over. Them streets is the size of 8 of our streets together, and it's cars piled up at the same time. Go on YouTube and Google Egypt traffic and you see what I'm talking about. And that'll give you an understanding of people ain't playing in them cards. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. If you ain't got a bumper on your ass, then get your ass out the street.
And Kurt said that he think that the Dolphin was an orchestrated hit.
It was. It was. And it was about the third or fourth attempt. You know what I mean? And the thing is it can't be nobody that Dolph offended to the point where that was necessary. It's somebody that was in their feelings because Dolph didn't do business with them, or Dolph didn't do something with them that put somebody in their feelings, and they created a vengeful act. You know what I'm saying?
I got a question.
What you got?
So
All right, I was wondering if did y'all hear the fact that Dolph supposedly was about to go half on Epic, be 50-50 partners with Epic Records.
Oh, for real?
And 4 days, yeah, because Soulja Boy exposed that. That was supposed to have been under the cover.
Wow.
Soulja Boy exposed that on the Breakfast Club. And 4 days after he exposed it, Dolph is dead.
Wow. So this
And he was going 50-50 partnership. He wasn't buying it outright,
Yeah.
but he was 50-50 partnership, like 50-50 partnership.
So
He had that much money that he was 50-50 partnership.
So Soulja Boy lacking could have potentially been why Dolph got killed.
Some people are saying that.
Well,
no, I seen Soulja say I could put 100 on his head. And then he had some bread. He said I could put 100 on your head if I want to. I see him say that.
I mean, Soulja, when you got money, you know, I mean, it's a lot of dumbass shit you can do with the money, and that's one of them. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we know that Soulja Boy, he know how to get a dollar. He knew how to get a dollar in the industry, but I'm not going to sit here and say that he's the most intelligent person that I ran across as far as hip hop go, because it get to a certain point where you got enough money where you can just cut all the dumb shit out. To me, it's just like trolling.
That's just it, though. Soulja Boy got money, but Dolph had money.
Yeah, Dolph had boss money.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Soulja Boy had money, but Dolph, he had money, bro. Like money.
They both got money. You know?
They both had a couple dollars, but I Dolph might have more money than Soulja Boy because of his status. Like we know that Dolph had his own label, everything independent. You know what I'm saying? And Dolph had people signed under him that he was also collecting revenue from, and he had other ventures outside of that. Whereas Soulja Boy, he got money.
I'm not saying Soulja Boy. I'm not saying Soulja Boy broke.
He probably still YouTube famous.
I'm hoping that people don't take that wrong.
Yeah,
I'm not saying nowhere
They
near.
got video games.
They got different status.
Soulja Boy is far from broke, but Soulja Boy ain't got Dolph money, bro.
It's just how he moved, though. I'm not really a fan of all the trolling shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody troll me, it's highly likely that if I see you in person, I'm gonna punch you in the face or something. You know what I mean? If that's optional, I'm gonna carry that with me. So I'm not really into all that trolling. I ain't gonna fuck with you. Don't fuck with me. You know what I mean? But looking at it from the outside in, you know what I mean? From the outside in, it's like I ain't have yet to see something positive come from that shit in the long term. Look at Tekashi 6ix9ine. This nigga can't even show his face right now. He was king troll. I mean, but no, not like that. He walking around with security. You know what I mean? He pop up here and again. But his career has changed.
That nigga was in the hospital.
He got the finest of cops.
Didn't he just get fucked up or some shit like that? I thought he was in the hospital.
I don't know.
I kind of hope so.
Yeah, I thought he was in the
How
hospital.
you hope so?
Because I think that it's sending the wrong message to the kids out there, to the people that's into that shit. With
What?
all this trolling shit that people is doing on the internet, is giving this people this false sense of protection. Like, you can say whatever you want to say, and you can do whatever you want to do, and there ain't no consequences or repercussions behind that shit. And to me, that's a false sense of security with that shit, because it is. If you say something that touches a person to the point where they really want to get at you, you can get got the fuck at. You know what I mean? So you need to be respectful across the board. Don't think just because you punching some buttons on Instagram that's an excuse for you to be a dickhead. You know what I mean? Because if somebody really takes offense to that shit, they gonna get at you. consequences and repercussions for everything you say and do. They could be good or they could be bad. You know what I mean? If you out here and you talking bad about people, you know what I mean? Expect some bad shit to happen to you. You can call it karma. You can call it whatever it is. So the objective is to keep the shit positive. Stop hating. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, you know, we all one people. You know what I mean? We hate me hating on somebody else that look like me, talk like me, and act like me. Don't gain me no type of respect or no props for that shit. I don't get nothing out of that shit. So why do it?
True.
That's very true.
That's true.
That's the message they need to be putting out there. Fuck the bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that
What's up,
message right
Eastside?
there will get rid of drill music
What's
as
up,
a whole.
Sweets? What's up, Ned? Hey, you got a couple people joining my joint.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to the podcast.
You know what I
Us
mean?
in the basement.
Like
Come
and
smoke with
definitely
us.
share, please.
Mhm.
You know? Real.
You know what I mean? But yeah, that young Dolph shit is crazy, man.
Anytime, y'all more than welcome. We'll come to you and smoke with you and go live and do it that way.
I mean, we smoke good.
Mm-hmm. I heard
Come
it.
smoke with us.
I'm gonna do it.
Like I said, I got two over here. So yeah, and just to clear that up.
Real quick. I was gonna use that for masturbation for Battle of the Buds.
What is this?
That's your joint.
What you mean you hope I ain't using this? This is exactly what I'm using. Why wouldn't I be? This is some Tahoe OG. Since we talking about Battle of the Buds, 90%
Look, for all
indica,
y'all who don't know,
10% sativa. It's an indica hybrid.
for all
Shit
y'all,
is gas.
for all y'all who don't know, you know what I'm saying? My partner and I on the podcast of Blunts in the Basement, we have a section on here where we have called Battle of the Buds. And I bring a nice strand each week. He bring a nice strand each week. And we see what the better, it's a better too, like the better texture, you know what I mean, taste, how it look, you know, and so on and so forth. And every week, you know, your boy come through, you know, champion.
I mean, that's because this nigga be befriending motherfuckers from Afghanistan and Cuba and motherfucking LA and shit. He be getting this shit shipped over fucking him PS.
That sound like
You know what I'm
that
saying?
sound like an
And-
excuse,
and-
bro.
I smoke the best. I smoke the best in
That sound like an
Southwest.
excuse,
You hear
bro.
me?
For real. That sound like
Well, most of my connects is like around the corner,
Tyrone.
some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I might
you
bump
got
in the ball.
Tyrone, yeah.
I'll be like, yo, let me get a fucking let me get a
10 licks.
So in other words, you be hooking up with Tyrone around the corner to grab yours, and you be hooking up with whole
trying to
Wow.
tell you, yeah.
Yeah.
I go to Chinese store.
I'm fucking with Asians. I'm right down in the Badlands somewhere. You know what I mean?
I tell Asian Sue
Yeah.
behind the counter, I say, let me get a fucking pepper steak. And I tell the boarder standing behind me at the ATM, not waiting on no food yet, let me get one of them fucking eighths. Let me get an eighth. An AFE. Let me get an eighth.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't know what his name is. Tyrone, Little Curtis. I don't know what the fuck his name is. You know what I mean? Sometimes I get lucky, sometimes I don't.
Tyrone is a euphemism, bro. It was just a name to be thrown out there. It's
I mean,
just-
But I still think that that's what fucking Erykah Badu was calling Tyrone the fuck for. Is for some treat. Like, you know, she be high as shit. You know what I mean? And it just turned into a thing. And then, you know what I mean? She was like, keep gonna call that nigga that. You know what I mean? I got a new connect. Anyway,
what's that you got?
this right here is it's Tahoe OG.
And I got some, my shit's high octane.
High octane. Dang, man. But you can put high octane in the Tahoe and then be riding around like an OG. So it go together. It's, you know what I mean? Was that a stretch?
I like the way you tied that together.
I'm
Right,
a lyricist.
you know,
Can't help it. I
you know.
got bars for days.
I like the way you tied that together. That came
You heard it,
together
yeah,
nice.
Kurt. You go 3 for 10 on the Nils X. Yeah.
Hey, and if them Knicks is like a fucking 0.5, 3 for 10, that's a come up.
No, they go to like a 0.8. And he had a nice little L.
Them them Jones is 0.5s. I'm gonna roll them shits up naked one at a time. Cause
Mhm.
I got them type of
No, them 3 for 10s, the 3 for 10 Knicks. It's gonna add up to a 0.8. That's all.
Oh shit. Damn.
No, man.
That's a waste of plastic.
Yo!
You know what I mean? That's a waste of
He
plastic,
said all
dog.
3 of them add up to an 8.
You know what I mean? Damn.
Yeah.
What's that thing? Come on, man. Let's you know what I mean? Let's
You don't want to have battle with a buzz, man.
We already battling.
All right, hold on. This This was just an auxiliary. There you go.
Got different L's and different
there
names
you
and shit. One's
There
is
you
Big
go.
Me and one's is
I got saying right to the business on him, y'all.
Yeah. Dude, you might as well put that light to this joke too. Trying to tell you that shit right, dog. I'm passing it off because it's time to pass. You know what I mean? Like
Now look.
a Ellis some good shit to talk to you. It'll tell you it's even time
Watch
to
him
pass it
closely,
and put it
y'all.
out.
Watch him closely.
Come on, man. Shit.
Call coming.
Good. I'm good. Watch.
High octane.
I'm good. I'm
The
good.
call was coming.
All eyes on me. Check it.
23% THC. Mm-hmm.
It got a nice head to it.
Yeah.
I ain't coughing though.
Yeah.
I did my lung exercises earlier.
Yeah,
I'm good. I'm scruffing all my shit.
Too.
He said his lungs or something?
Yeah, I had to switch my palate up.
He took a light on the tote. That's all.
All right,
He
you want me
said
to take a real two?
just go ahead and smoke.
Look at the flame.
Just go ahead and smoke, dog. I ain't gotta watch nothing. Just go ahead and smoke. You know what I mean? Do what you do.
You know what I mean?
He said his lungs or something.
Lung exercises, dog. You know what I mean? Different. You know what I'm saying? You got fucking scruffing up your smoke chakras and shit, so that
It's a nice little taste to it, though.
yeah. This definitely got a nice little head on it, but yo, we gonna kind of need you in this tour.
My shit got that shit. This is
I
nice.
need a third. I need a line judge.
OG what?
Tahoe OG.
And you high octane, right?
My octane, yeah.
I don't even the name of his shit. It just seemed like somebody passed that shit to him. Was like, yo, this shit gonna win this week. Like high octane. Fuck out of here. Bobby Jimmy, we gonna smoke all kinds of shit. He come high octane.
Yeah, Bobby Jimmy.
You know what I mean?
Man.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man. Shout out to NJ, the Weed Man joint. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Out in Jersey.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Shout out to that boy.
Went out there and
What
got
was the
blessed.
boy name? What's the boy name?
My nigga.
Smoke.
My nigga. That's I
You
don't
know what I mean?
remember.
Shout out to Smoke, man.
All right, fellas, look. I just want to ask y'all, can y'all pull out a bud, man? And just put a bud up so that the people can
I'm
see
gonna have a bud left.
what a
Damn.
bud look like, man.
Damn.
So we do got the looks category, you know what I mean? We would like to see some looks.
What the fuck this shit say? Hectane? What that shit say, guy?
Yeah, do say hectane.
Hectane.
Oh, you don't have to walk up.
Oh no, I'm fitting it. You know what I mean? See my girth. Did they load that close up on that? Yeah. Yeah, you see it. You see it. You see it. The lighting kind of sucks on that YouTube, Joe. Yeah, you see it. Tahoe OG, nice and buddy.
Who's gonna go like this? See?
You know what I mean?
Okay. Green, orange, this shit crazy. This shit always crazy. I ain't gotta do all that shit. Look, I'm Gas or Us. You know
I'm
what
saying, see, hopefully,
It's Gas or Us.
by hopefully by the next season, we can have like how they got on Price is Right, where they had like the little show, the show
Yeah.
girls that come by and show you the weed. It'd be like on
Smell
split.
it, man. Smell it.
Yeah,
That's ain't crazy. Tor, smell that, Tor.
yeah. Is this mine or yours? Right now?
Ain't no busting heat, man. What the fuck?
I know.
Think that shit nice, yo?
That's how it's.
That's been good money,
I
man.
know you all up and over here, right? You gotta catch it while you over here.
Jeez.
Because we
That's
smoking
crazy.
too good for you to be all the way back there and not smoking with us.
You know, gotta make sure things is running right.
We thanks to have you.
That's my shit right there.
Yeah, that's his thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We want to make sure it's fair. You know what I'm saying? We want to make sure it's fair. So I know he like what he got. I like what I got. So we need a third person to make sure that the vote is
So I
even.
come to the party, right? So my shit be like, turn off the lights.
Now, if the folks
That
is on
shit
here,
is
if you come on and if you come on and you a guest,
That
right?
shit be turn off the lights.
Then you're part of the session, so you can have more votes.
My shit be like motherfucking Teddy Pendergrass. Turn off the lights. Put you the fuck down.
Yeah,
You
like
hear me?
I just lit the candle.
Yes, sir.
Doo-doo.
Shit put
Yeah.
you right on down. Like, well, his shit gang shit right.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know what I mean? I think he in a heavyweight fight here, you know, it's the edge.
Heavyweight. You know what I mean? And I can roll an alternate joint in this cereal milk. This cereal milk is legit too. I'm just he's heating up. It's on problem. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
You
Can't correct this week, man.
Correct. About
You
time.
know what I mean?
About time.
Thanks to Big Man Beef. You know what I mean?
About time.
Shout out
Yeah,
to-
I said it tastes good. Got a nice
Connect.
little hit to it.
Can't correct this week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, my shit got there. Put you down.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I think we need to get them joints rotate a little more so to put you down and get back mixed with this pick me up and niggas be up and this motherfucker. It be the fucking Weed Olympics and shit.
You hear this thing.
You know what I mean? All right, so we talked about Dolph, so you know what I mean? Definitely want
What's up, yeah? Boy Club, my young boy.
Yeah.
I need you. No. I need you this week, young buck. I need you, young buck. But it's all good because I know you always got me. You always got me.
Right.
I see you when I see you, baby.
That got to be his Pablo Escobar. That's who he getting that shit from.
That's my main man, yo.
Give him some extra for me. It's like,
You know what I'm saying? That's my main man.
all right, but check it, right? All right, so it's showing you if for those people who didn't understand the difference between white privilege and you know what I mean and black burden, that's what I call it. It's the opposite of white privilege. You know what I'm saying? For those who don't understand it, this is what this shit breaking it down to you first and foremost. If the bald Kyle Rittenhouse would have been a black person out wherever, he could have been in Kuwait with a fucking gun that looked like that. Whatever happened, he'd have been found guilty of that shit.
He wouldn't have made it alive that
You know what I'm
night.
saying?
We wouldn't be talking about him right now because he'd be dead already. Or if it was a black person.
Just the
All
fact
right.
that he was the fuck out there, he was guilty, dog. As far as I know, he ain't get charged with nothing. He home. He's somewhere watching the next episode of motherfucker Walking Dead.
Well, I mean, I don't. You know what, for real, the case don't even bother me or even really affect me. You know what I'm saying? He did what he wanted to do, and it's always been like this.
How about that?
You guys accept it as like the norm.
The only thing that's really, because it ain't really nothing positive coming out of this for our people, for my people. Awareness to is they got the fucking law and then they got their laws. You know what I'm saying? And they two totally different things, two totally different people. You know what I mean? So the more people that's aware and know that, you know what I mean, it help you figure out how to move. You know what I mean? So you can see your 40s, you can see your 50s, you can see your 60s. You know what I mean? Get a chance to hold your grandkids and all that. You know what I mean? Because it's a certain way you got to move. You know what I mean? And seeing how shit really is, I know it's waking a lot of people up. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they could wake people up, but they still gonna boot. They still gonna boot kiss. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is them boot kissers is gonna be the first ones to get it. They gonna be the most accessible niggas to kill once shit flip. It's the boot kissers, the ones that feel
I
comfortable
feel sorry.
being around. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel sorry. God forbid if there's ever like a race war or something like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope that never happens. I hope that if it do, oh man, Christianity got everybody twisted. And that's some real shit. That love your brother or that John 3:16. What does that stand there?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Y'all love, but where's equality? There is no equality in this world. I said it probably episode 1 or 2. There is no equality in this world, man. There's nothing equal in this world, man. There's none of that.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was making man think that he didn't exist. So
That's movie shit.
I mean, but it's
Listen,
real shit too, though. It's
man,
real
you
shit
know the
too.
devil exists. You know, everybody know the devil exists. You can see him every day.
But
Look at
what do the devil see?
Huh?
But what do the devil see?
The devil is people.
Right. And what do they see? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I understand who the devils are, but you know, everybody has a spiritual side. You know what I mean? So where's their spirits going? What was it that they was trying to teach us in them slave camps that lasted so long and did so much to us? It's something in that. The tongue is a weapon. You know what I mean? You know, so at the end of the day, they reading shit, and that shit is programming people over years and years of people, man. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, all I'm saying is the people or the so-called people that we perceive as devils, they pray to something too. What's that like? You know what I'm saying? Like,
they don't believe in a God.
right? But they have a spiritual side. All this Christmas and all this stuff comes from them. It has a purpose to them. You know what I mean? Christmas is derived from Saturnalia. You know what I mean? A Roman feast where they used to fuck little boys. You know what I'm saying?
Going there.
Yeah. I mean, what is? Because we talking about it. You know what I mean? You know, I'm just saying that they're what we see on earth.
Well,
they're the devil on earth.
They're more evil. That's what their thoughts are. If you really want to know, their thoughts is to commit more evil and go to bed. You know what I'm saying? Thinking about it and then carry out the acts in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
And then they show you on TV that they do that shit and can still win. The boy that went up and shot up that church, they took that motherfucker to McDonald's.
I'm tell you right now. I'm tell you right now.
They took him to
tell you right
McDonald's.
now. If you own your own house or you try to own a house, make sure you pay your taxes, man.
Yep.
Make sure you pay your taxes because this gentrification stuff is getting crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? They took over Cox Creek Park. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to turn the basketball courts to a damn dog park. Like it's getting wild, man. They took our neighborhood bar, turned to a damn cafe. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is wild, man. Can't go. You should have a hideaway. Go chill, go get a drink. You know what I'm saying? Bust it up after work and all that. See your folks, chill and smoke, laugh and joke. You know what I mean? Bars. But it's crazy, man.
And how
pay your
about that?
taxes, man.
And just to put you up, y'all knew the people that just got your cribs over the past 5 or 10 years. You know what I mean? Just to put this out there. And I don't even own a home, but I do my research. I know what I'm talking about. But you know what I mean? If you don't pay your taxes, that's the one loophole that they put out there so that they can take your shit. And in addition to that, due to this gentrification over the years, your taxes are going to go up. And the reason why they going up is because they trying to get you to fuck up so they can come in and take that shit.
Yeah.
So be aware of all that shit. Be conscious of all that shit, because you know what I mean. When you fuck up with them, it ain't no do-backs. It ain't no try again. They gonna fuck you all the way over.
My young boy Avenue, yo, gotta get you on here to interview you, bro. I'm gonna give you a call, man. Avenue, I need to get you in here, man. I wish I should have called you, boy. Matter of fact, I did call you. I did hit you up. Gotta get with you, my young blood. Gotta get him in here and interview him, man. Look, I gotta tell you a little story about my man Avenue, my young buck, man. He bowed some white boy. So he told the boy, I guess they had a discussion, like, you know what I mean? He told him, like, don't say the word nigga as a John, like, you know what I'm saying? So, but the boy, you know, but the white boy, you know, he
Still don't say.
he cool, he got black homies, you know what I'm saying? So, I guess he's certified with his squad or whatever, or his neighborhood, wherever he's from. He may be, you know what I'm saying? So, I could, just about every hood had one, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if my hood ever had one. Let me know, man. If we ever had one in our hood. I don't think we had one in our hood.
It's never been.
Maybe at the basketball course, you got accepted or something like that.
It's never been a white person in my life that said nigga around me, called me nigga, or anything to that nature, and didn't get something in their fucking face, quick as shit.
Yeah,
Couple fucking heavy ones.
well, I tell you, boy was rapping. He said the word. My young boy was teed off on him. Bang! You know what I'm saying? And it was looking for the next man. You know what I'm saying? Then the man still shot the joint, made t-shirts up. I'm rocking them one day. See my young boy, he passed me a t-shirt. Yeah, go ahead, bam. Oh, that's what's up.
Boy, stretch.
Well, I was rocking that shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah.
Yo, I like him already, man. I can't wait to get you on here, yo.
You know what I mean? Avenue C, baby.
My God.
Yeah,
that's what. I mean, at the end of the day, man, just keep it respectful, man. I don't underestimate no man. You know what I'm saying? I don't put nothing past no man. So I'm going to always keep it respectful. You know what I mean? But that shit got to go two ways. I don't know how to be the other man. You know what I mean? Anyway, so the other situation, Ahmaud Arbery.
Man, that's going.
It's kind of looking like they trying to fucking sabotage that shit from the rip. You know what I'm saying? The whole.
I don't see how they even going with the narrative that they thought he was stealing something. Like, if you look at that tape, it shows all kind of people going in and out of that vacant workplace.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that vacant house, you know what I'm saying? So I don't even understand that right there, man. You know, then you can't explain they shot that young boy he shot him 4 times with a gauge.
And he ain't even had no gun. So ain't no way he was a
shot
threat to
4
them.
times before he even hit the ground.
You know what I'm saying? If he ain't have a gun, a knife, nothing, how was he even a threat to the point where he deserved to get shot to any degree? So they already guilty. So I think this whole plea, this whole situation that they trying to put out is to try to get them off on a lesser charge. You know what I'm saying? And you know, being as though they privileged, you know what I'm saying, from where they at, you know what I mean, and everybody else they probably gonna get off on a lesser charge. Now, if they come away with this shit scot free, then I think that, you know, you got Most Wanted, where they used to have like El Chapo and all that shit, and then you got to have like the Hood's Most Wanted, where they got like Zimmerman and whoever the fuck else need to be on that list. He would have to go on the Hood's Most Wanted list. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, we can't expect for them to give us the so-called justice that we want. They gonna, it's not, you know what I mean? It's a whole different ballgame with them. This is the privilege.
There's no way you can get justice with a mix of people, man. So anytime you got a mixed multitude of people, there's always going to be a hierarchy of people. There's going to be one at the top, one at the bottom. All right, and we are definitely at the bottom. And we always going to be at the bottom. All right, we're the descendants of slaves, yo. It's always going to be like this until we come together and stick together the same way everybody else do. The Asians got rights, you know what I'm saying? The LGBT, whoever, they got rights, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got rights but us. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, we live in this Democratic and this, all the Democratic Party stuff, and we voting and all this other stuff. Don't nothing change in our communities. Don't nothing change, just get worse. You know what I'm saying? Streets is all messed up and cracked and all kinds of potholes and stuff like that. Don't nothing get fixed in our neighborhoods. We have the Cobb Street been. I'm saying, you know what? I give it to them a little. I give it to them. They kind of correct it a little bit, but as far as the playground area and everything, man, that's been a disaster for years. Ever since that car ran up in that joint and messed it up, it's been messed up ever since. Ain't nobody called nothing to get it fixed. I guess the pandemic messed that up or whatever. You know what I mean? But Man, it's as a whole, we doing bad, y'all. Told you the worst words ever, the worst slogan that ever came out was this, I'm doing me or do you. And the worst Jones that ever came out, we need to be doing us.
How about that?
For real.
But again, all that goes back to, you know, the Willie Lynch, you know what I mean, papers, the fucking Sam Crow, you know what I mean, Jim Crow, I mean, you know what I'm saying? All that shit goes back to those shits that was taught to our forefathers, you know what I mean? Like, it really was light skin against dark skin, because most of the light skin was the house niggas and the dark skin was the field niggas.
Yeah.
So they always inbred separatism in us based on the colors of our skin.
Right, but we know that is
So all I'm saying is in order for us to, like, the things that you said right there, as far as your park, the park and all that, like, to me, it should be a coalition of people from that neighborhood that got a couple dollars or whatever, you know what I mean? And they could do that. The hood should be able to do that. You can't depend on them to give a fuck about what's going on in your hood because they're not from your hoods. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that the unity, if we have more unity in the hoods, you would see who the leaders are, who the people that are in power, you know what I'm saying? Because they have businesses, they have money, they have cash flow, they can get that shit done as like hood coalitions, man.
You can't depend on another nation of people to fix your nation of people's problems. The shit will never work.
Yeah, we gotta do it.
All right, gotta be the men. Gotta stand up and do something about this, man. You know what I mean, I'm going to stand up with. If there's another man thinking like I'm thinking, I'm with that all the way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, that's why we listen to brothers like the brothers from the ISUPK. You know what I'm saying? You know, shout out to them. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You gotta have some type of militant way of thinking.
And you gotta have it has to be leadership. It has to be leadership.
Right.
You know what I'm
and
saying?
Accept your role. And the same way you go to work and you accept your role as being whoever you are, the clerk or whatever it is, do this cleaning up, whatever it may be, accepting that role, accept your role, whatever it may be, whatever organization you get yourself into, and stick to it and believe in what you believe in.
Yeah. Even bosses should be able to have co-bosses. You know what I'm saying?
P. Rob, what's up, baby?
In order for a boss to succeed,
Toe life.
And
Remember Pete from the Depot?
All day.
Yeah.
You said from the Depot?
Yeah.
You talking about pass out Pete from the warehouse?
Yeah.
So you talking about Pete that was passing stuff out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, Pete?
Yeah.
But yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, we gotta have some leadership, man, and even we gotta be able to work together. You know what I mean? Everybody ain't going, you know, be able to, you know, like I understand, like right now, these youngins feel free in the streets. You know what I mean? Because they got their guns, they do whatever the fuck they want to do, and if shit don't go right, it's whatever. You know what I mean? But we also got to think that, you know what I mean? If niggas is out in these streets having shootouts, killing each other, you know what I'm saying? What if we save them bullets? You know what I mean? And we're shooting with each other against the enemy as opposed to shooting against each other and taking us out.
What y'all think about the law being passed that everybody can carry a concealed weapon, brother? You know, you don't need a license to carry. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can carry a concealed joint.
I think it's a gift and a curse. I don't really, you know what I mean? Because I'm on some real shit. That with Dauphin, Tennessee, that shit is the laws passed out there where you can carry, everybody can carry, and this motherfucker is murders every day out there. You know what I'm saying? I think without leadership, all that shit is bad. Guns without fucking leadership, without people that understand the responsibility of guns. You know what I mean? Like, guns in the wrong hands is dangerous, but it's dangerous because it's in the hands of somebody that's dangerous. You ain't got to be like that. You know what I mean? Like, anybody, you know what I mean? It's enough everything out here for everybody. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? So instead of everybody wanting to, like, you know, like, all right, for instance, it's about to be a hurricane or some shit. Niggas start going to the motherfucking supermarket and buying up all the water. So now you got people where it might be 3 people live in the house, but they taking back to the crib 20 gallons of water. You know what I'm saying? So the motherfuckers that really got 10 people in the crib that's coming in there and really need that fucking water, now they got to be thirsty and shit because one motherfucker went and did too much. You know what I'm saying? We need to be balanced. work together. That's what the leadership part is about. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, it can't be fuck everybody, because you gotta look at everybody like you, like they're you. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's just about you, who your offspring gonna have to grow with and create your family and create your fucking bloodline? If it's just about you, you know what I mean? That next man is important. It might have been his daughter that was gonna fucking marry your son, and you know what I mean, and have your grandkids.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, man.
All
Like,
from the same gang, man. All from the same tribe,
yeah,
man.
I think the act of fucking killing people is less taboo than it should be. I think that a lot of people, and then I think you got a lot of people that's dealing with the fact that they might have went out and clapped some shit and dealt with the repercussions of that shit, because that shit haunts you. It ain't no way you gonna tell me you gonna sit there and, you know, watch people die and shit and think that shit ain't gonna affect you with some type of PTSD for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? That's why you got the people that just keep on doing it, because they come insensitized to that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, dog, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I mean, you could call it karma, you could call it, you know what I'm saying, like following the laws and commandments, you could call it whatever you want. But ultimately, you know what I'm saying, like, them laws was put there for a fucking reason, man. You know what I mean? It was put here for a reason. Not the laws of the fucking government. Fuck them. The laws of the book. Them 10 Commandments. If you look at them laws, each one of them shits to stop you from getting killed. Them shits to stop you from getting shot. Them shits to stop you from out here doing immoral shit. You know what I mean? And you will be fucking a better person in the inside, and the shit that you will reflect to be better.
The thing about this, that's what's so crazy. You're like, you listen to the white man tell you, put a mask on, wear a mask, wear a mask, wear a mask. You know what I'm saying? But you don't listen to God is saying these commandments. You know.
So I ain't trying to get all preachy, but that's just an FYI to anybody who didn't know. You know what I mean? You need some substance to your character, man. You know what I mean? And we need to be able to be brothers and coexist and not have to worry about everybody, you know what I mean, potentially being an op. You know what I'm saying? If we looked at everybody like a brother or a cousin, or how somehow, some way y'all related, you know what I mean? Maybe that person will mean a little bit more to you. You know what I mean? It's the type of shit I smoke and think about. I don't sit back and smoke and be like, you know what I mean? Fuck. You know what I mean? I'm going to do something bad to. I sit here and try to think of solutions, and, you know what I mean? And really help the problems. You know what I'm saying? Because them streets are fucked up out here. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like carrying a gun.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even like that shit, but.
Yo. Sorry to cut you off, gang.
I'm good. Let's get
I gotta tell you something. I gotta tell you a crazy story. LJ, what up, family? Yo. I'll tell you a crazy story, man. I know I'm always watching the Chicago scene.
Yes, sir. Me too.
All
I
right.
see him probably right there with you.
These two cats, they plan to rob an armored truck joint,
I see. I know what you're talking about.
right? So these two cats from one gang, they get with another two cats from another gang. They partner up to go rob this armored car joint. You got a lady and a man. They the security guards of the armored car joint. Lady just started her job. She all hyped and everything. She's on social media, you know what I mean? Can't wait to start the job. Make good money now, take care of the family, this and that. You know what I mean? They go approach the two people in the armored truck joint. Get into a little gunfight. They shoot them. They get shot up. Two armored truck security cats. They take the parade. They roll out. Rolling out. They stop at like a Metro phone joint or some shit. Run up in the joint, shoot that joint up, whatever. Snatch a couple phones. Come back in the world. Roll out. Two boys from one gang shoot the other two boys from the other gang, kill them. They smack out. They smack out in the car. They jump out the car. They smack out on the block where he's staying at. All right. They jump out the car and run like 5 houses down and run in the house. Cats around the phone. These two cats just ran in the joint. These two dickhead, Milo and Philo right here. These two nut ass niggas, you know what I'm saying, running the crib, they go get everything. You got the guns, the money, everything. The clothes they had on, all that shit. They go whip them boys up, arm them off.
Yo, you know what? How I see today's streets
Hold up. And that ain't the just dumbest shit.
all
I
day.
ever heard,
These young boys is living like
life.
Grand Theft Auto, man.
Yes.
The streets is fucking Grand Theft
Yes.
Auto right now.
Dumbest shit ever.
You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers think that this shit is a game. You know what I mean?
Dumbest shit ever.
It's crazy.
Shit crazy. Yeah.
And one thing I know about the streets and from all the little videos and all the little shit you see on the streets, you know what I'm saying? All victims ain't victims, and all perpetrators ain't the criminals. You never know what the fuck transpired between these people to get them to the point where they doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I can't make no judgment off of that shit other than like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like it is what it is, but it's real prevalent, man. It's too much of this shit. You know what I'm saying? We start killing us. We start killing, you know that for years they've been telling us in the census that it's less of us and more of them. And I can articulate a sensible survey to anybody that know mathematics and how genealogy works and tell you that it's more people of color in this fucking country than it is white people. Because niggas been fucking white people for years. So they ain't white people no more. Now they niggas. And that's the whole fear of the Aryan situation is they don't want nobody to jeopardize their so-called purity. But you can't tell me that we've been here since the conception of this shit and until now, and we're still the minority. We're the minority as far as wealth goes, but we're not the minority as far as people. That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And anybody that got any sense of mathematics, you know, man, we run this fucking this country, but we just don't have the power to or the influence to do it outright. But as far as numbers, yeah.
The only way to really get your voice heard as a people, you gotta boycott. You start boycotting shit, that's when they start saying, yo, what you want to do? How you want things to go to that?
You need a new Black Wall Street situation.
Tony.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Jay-Z,
that's the only way
Kanye,
shit can go down, man.
you know what I'm saying? Diddy.
Instead of marching and all that stuff, all that stuff, no more marching. Let's come together. What we boycotting? That's the first thing we talk about. What we boycotting? Who are we boycotting? Start taking that bread right on away from them, man.
If we have our own resources,
Harvard,
it don't even have to be a boycott. It just be
no,
us supporting ourselves and not them.
No, but you know, the only way to hurt them is to hurt them in their pocket. They don't care about no hugs, no kisses. They don't care about none of that. They want money or blood. That's how they roll.
Well, we would have to be able to do that as far as like industrial. You know what I mean? We would have to have power in the industries where,
man, all that shit take is, listen, take off. Everybody take off on Saturday. Don't nobody go to work. Everybody, anybody with color, everybody take off.
I agree that'll hurt them in the start, but I'm saying as a whole for the
That
long
would
run.
shut down the economy. That messed the economy up.
What I'm saying as a whole is that, but that's a little piece. I'm saying in infinite piece where we have a Comcast, so we ain't got to go get our fucking cable or our internet or our Wi-Fi from Comcast. We got our own company. You know what I'm saying? That we can support. You know what I mean? Keep it within ourselves. If we can have our own water department or our own water type irrigation system where we using the rain, use our fucking brains and think of some shit where we can compete with them motherfuckers, because those is the ones that you really work and get paid so you can pay your bills, your essentials. So we need to be able to hit them in the essentials market.
Well, that'll never happen.
But it could if we had the money and the power to do it.
Listen, man. If I'm at the top of the steps, and you want to stay at the top of the steps with me, you don't get your ass down there. You out your
right. But the thing is if I'm at the bottom of the steps, but I'm not asking you, can I get the fuck up there with you? I got my own means of getting to the top of the steps too, and I will fight you to fucking get up there with you, and we just gonna work it out and fight.
And that's what
I mean.
And that's what a race war comes in.
But it don't have to be a race war.
It's gonna have to be.
I mean, well, if that's the case, it's more us than it is them. Let's rumble.
Because look,
they tried that already, man. That's the whole thing that y'all not realizing.
Who tried that already?
Everything that you're saying, Sam, was tried already. It's called Jim Crow.
Absolutely.
Separate but equal.
Right.
Absolutely.
They tried that already. It didn't work.
It didn't work.
So, I mean, I'm just saying, at the end of the day, I'm not the type to fall down and just quit. I'm going to keep on trying to figure something out. To me, the only way to gain the power that we need in order to be equal, so-called, in this country is to be able to be in power in this country. And the only way to do that is to be able to own some of these essential shit that these companies and these corporations, you know what I mean? If you got your Jay-Z's and your Kanye's and your Beyonce's and your fucking all your superpower hip-hop motherfuckers got them together,
they're all
that will be hundreds of billions of dollars.
They're all controlled.
You know what I'm saying? And if we put that together and put that into our people, we could compete.
They all controlled, right?
All right, so
because the
I don't disagree.
The powers that be gave them that bread to be that power.
You
know what I'm saying?
I get it, but I mean that's why we're still in the position that we in. Because the motherfuckers they giving the power to ain't using the power for the people.
The problem is that, you know what I mean, we spoiled as a people.
No, we was under this false narrative that we
hear me out.
I got you.
Hear me out.
Yeah.
Reason why I say we spoiled as a people because things like food stamps and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They give you $600 per kid food stamps. Everybody all hype and go get some grub and all that shit. You happy with the little shit. What about the big shit we need? Like the big shit he talking about. We need, you know what I mean, the businesses, the land and stuff like that. They give us a little gift and we, oh, thank you. But then they come crack us over again with some killing on us and some crazy shit going on now. Wham! Now we get all mad. Oh, now we get all mad. Now we marching doing the dumb ass shit again. And next thing you gonna say, oh, hold up. Here you go. Take another stimulus check. Oh, thank you. My pocket's fat. Thank you. Oh,
I would like to head again.
Bam! Here we go again. Oh, the same old dumbass shit. You know what I'm saying? Give you a fucking gift. Fuck all the gifts. I don't want none of that shit. Let's just separate.
Especially when the gift is only appeasing the situation when, you know, when this so-called slavery ended, they promised our ancestors 40 acres and a mule, and they never paid out. So at the end of the day, all this shit is just pacification shit. It's just people shit to do what you said. Like, you know what I mean? Get people distracted from the real issue.
Yeah.
Because if you ask me, you know what I mean? I think everybody should get food stamps. Every fucking thing. That shit should just be something that everybody automatically gets. It stimulates the economy. It don't cost them nothing to do it. And that shit should be automatically accessible to everybody. If they did that, it wouldn't be no fucking bums downtown was hungry. They would have food stamps. They would be able to eat. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be no
what's up, little bro? What's up, man?
You know what I'm saying? That shit don't cost nothing. But at the end of the day, I don't got politician type patience. You know what I mean? I can think like one, but I ain't got politician patience. I done smack the shit out of one of them motherfucking speakers on the mic real quick. You know what I mean? But anyway.
All right. Well, we're at about 55 minutes in.
Right?
You wanna,
I can't believe we went this whole session and he ain't say nothing about Ben Simmons.
Well, I mean, we had an inside conversation, and we came to the conclusion that if a motherfucker kept walking by your house in the wintertime with no shirt on and a mohawk that was colored, you know what I mean? How often but that shit affects you as a person. Like after the time, you know what I mean? That shit, you gonna get dumb. You gonna get numb to that shit. You be like, he's just a dickhead. That's just what he do. Fuck it. All right. So it's a certain way that I gotta look at the situation with him right now. Like, I don't know where the fuck he coming from. Speaking of Ben Simmons, I don't know where the fuck his mental state is at. I think his mental problem is him, and I think that the problem with all this is that he figured out that he got a mangina, man, because he's acting like a female.
He just butthurt.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's how you want to act, dog. Good luck wherever you go, dog. I ain't got nothing else to say to the boy. Fuck. I want to talk about who he get traded for.
He could.
I'll be happy whoever that is.
You should have mixed Sixers.
Is Jeremy Lin available?
Yeah.
I'll take Jeremy Lin.
Man. Hell no. Listen. Sixers organization, please take that trade.
Yo, I heard today they
Jeremy
refused
Grant.
it. I read today they refused that shit, dog.
Oh my goodness, man.
Yeah.
Jeremy Grant. And what's the boy? Link?
Sadiq Bey and Kelly
Oh
Olynyk.
man, that's
I think
that was
would've-
championship on the board right there, man.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, I think
Crazy,
Sadiq Bey can
man.
damn near give you he can give you better production than what Ben was giving you.
I cannot believe.
I
he
think
did
just
that,
Sadiq
man.
Bey could give you better production than what Ben was giving. He gonna score a more consistent amount of points. He gonna do it in a more versatile way. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He played like a motherfucker that like it's like he grew up in Kensington. You know, and against all the little, you know what I mean, little mix of poppies and
So do they want a superstar? If they trying to get this dude when he not a superstar.
I
That's
think
what it seems
I
like.
think, but Ben Simmons ain't a superstar.
I mean,
He don't got superstar mentality. Right now, he's a red dwarf.
we know his mentality. What about his play? Has his play been a superstar? I mean, all star? Are they trying to acquire another all star?
I mean, yeah, but I actually think that whether Grant is an all-star or not, I think that putting him with Tobias Harris, it's kind of like you got two of them out there at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense. That makes sense.
But the production wise will add up, I think.
You have you got Maxey at the point.
Mhm.
All right. You got what's the ball?
Curry or Grant.
Curry starts, right? Curry at the two.
Curry too. Yeah.
You have Tobias at the 3 or the 4. They could interchange with that, man. That'd be
No, I
crazy.
put Tobias at the 4 and then put Grant at the 3 with Embiid. I think that's sick.
Then you go for the defense.
The second team, Sadiq Bey
We put
with Drummond
Sadiq Bey with Thibault.
and Drummond. That second team, they ain't put no points up on that second team.
Yo, man, that'd be crazy, man.
Yeah, I mean, they're not putting no points up on that second team, yo. And that second team
They
can
need
put
to
some
knock
points
that
up.
trade.
I do like that
Yo,
trade now
man,
that you
I
think
can't
about
believe
it.
these dudes,
For
man.
the simple fact that I want Ben Gina to get the fuck out of here, man. He don't want to be here, man. Get the fuck out of here.
I don't know who the Sixers want. Y'all be a little too picky now,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? Like I ain't never been one to really be all begging you to fucking want to be around
what?
and be company and all that shit. So I don't see why the city should.
I ain't even talking about y'all no more. You know what I'm saying? Done with y'all. Man. Let's just go ahead and keep playing, do your thing, Maxie. Them boy balling. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I talk about them when they give me something to talk about. You know what I mean? You know, Maxie is balling though.
Maxie is balling.
He balling. So props out to Maxie.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So
You about to roll out, man?
we're gonna do these battle of the buds.
Yeah,
Or
let's
we're
do
going,
it.
or we're gonna do these freestyles. What we doing?
No, we not. Pac said he ain't want to.
No, I ain't gonna
Ain't
freestyle.
gonna
I'm
freestyle
tired,
this week.
man.
I would do it by myself, but
But he ain't telling me what beats is put on. We don't matter what beats you.
I went with 2 Mobb Deep Jones. I went with Burn and I went with Survival.
Oh, sure.
With some slow shit, man.
Yeah. Over, sure.
You know what I'm saying?
You Burn.
Fast. Don't play all that shit.
That shit hot as shit, dog.
Wow, man.
That shit is slow, dog.
That is not
That
slow.
shit is slow.
Bird is not slow.
Burn is slow, B.
No. I like to do some slow go, no rushing shit, man.
Well, it's cool then. Let's talk about some Tahoe OG then.
Yeah, what you think? So you tell me you all smiling and
You know
geeking
what I
when
mean?
you took a puff of this shit.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I tasted that joint, man, that joint was tasting real nice.
It was nice.
And the looks of it was pretty.
Mhm.
And I tell you, the potency, I'm gonna give it. Me personally, I'm giving the Tahoe OG the potency of an 8.5.
8.5. Nah.
Personally, now on the high octane, I really enjoyed the taste of that, and the looks of it and the smell of it was on point. And the potency, though, I gotta give it an 8. So, I'll tell you, the high octane to me looked better, tasted better, but the Tahoe OG hit harder. That was my own personal opinion.
Little reminder of shit. One thing I will say about the high octane is the shit smelled like gas. Literally. You know what I mean? And figuratively. Like, it smelled like, some good ass weed, but it smelled like gas.
I'm telling you, that shit looked good and it tastes
The
good.
pool was literally like it had like a petro type. That shit was that shit was definitely
Bro, that shit
strong.
was so
It's heavy smoke.
It's some pack original type shit. That's some shit that you just you expect when you puff some pack herb.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, the reason why my eyes lit up and the way that I reacted the way I reacted was because Sam got some shit this week.
Yeah.
You got some shit this week, man. That
90%
that Tahoe,
10%
it
sativa.
don't look that good. It has a basic look to it. It has an alright taste to it, but it's just a little more potent, I think, than the high octane.
It's
Well, thanks that I never leaned towards the player. So yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But now, like I said, it was a slight
No.
hit. It really overpowering, but I just give it that's why I gave it a 0.5. I just give it a 0.5 edge over it. That's all.
Yeah, that's the high octane.
It's a hot man.
Yeah.
That's the boot.
I know the taste. This right here is a joint that we were smoking before.
Oh yeah. I don't know what you talking about, boy.
That shit smell like gas, dog. I'm not exaggerating that. That shit smell like.
I'm not offended because the taste it's legit. Like
that shit,
it's right. It's right. It's just
I'm just saying on the strength that it actually
the potency.
tastes
That shit,
and
like you
smells
said,
like what it's saying it is.
that shit sat me
You know
the
what I'm
fuck
saying?
down, bro.
Like
I
like
was
that
standing
feature
up.
of it.
Working on that shit, make sure shit was good. When I tasted that shit afterwards, I came over and I sat my ass the fuck down.
It's
I haven't
definitely-
stood back up since.
Go ahead.
it's definitely it.
I haven't
Go
stood
ahead,
back
Troy.
up
What's
since.
up? Go ahead.
That's Troy across the street.
Yeah.
What up, OG?
Yo, Tato, what up, baby?
My man. OG
All
Troy.
the folks is checking in, man, on me, man.
Right.
What's up, man?
Yeah, this shit right here it's definitely gassy. So you did all your ratings? I'm gonna do the high octane first.
He was the judge. He said you won.
Oh, I won? Well, my man then. Thank you.
Oh, now wait a minute. Whoa.
You won. You won. You spoke both of them.
What, over
Decided.
potency?
Yeah, you decided.
Just sitting there, he wasn't strictly off the potency
I
alone.
mean, you rated. You said give him 8.5. You gave me 8.
I said the potency was 8.5.
Yeah.
All right, so you got let's do some adding up then.
Oh, so all right, so taste. I'm getting the Tahoe OG. Taste wise,
Yes, I spitting on it, man.
I'm
But
not spitting on it.
I'm
I'm gonna
gonna
give that high octane.
I don't never spit on it. You
Taste-wise.
just took a puff. You don't want smoking over there.
Or not.
My mouth ain't even spitting. Chill.
So where the spit come from then?
I didn't even say it was spit. I just wiping it off.
He say wiping the spit off, but
You know what,
he over
though?
there smoking.
To be honest with you, on the add up tip, because Pat, you win because the potency is the only thing that the Tahoe OG had over top of the high octane. It was just potency. The look, the high octane look better. The high octane tastes better. But the Tahoe OG hit better.
Mhm.
So I'm just keep it honest. How I went, how I feel.
Well, I thought you right, guy, but
For me, it ain't even about the winning and losing. It's about giving our opinion about the buzz so that the people who listen to smoke can have an idea of what they're getting into when they, see and smoke on the strain. So, I'm gonna say both of them is nice.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
both of them definitely.
To me, it's like a tie. I can smoke either one. It don't matter. But at the end of the day, I will say that the high octane got a better taste as far as it's all like it all kind of is distinctive with the high octane theme to me. You know what I'm saying? Like the hit of it, the smell of it, you know what I mean? All that shit kind of goes along the lines of the high, it's like it's gas. You know what I mean? The Tahoe OG, it being an OG, it's all pretty much in the hit. Other than that, it's an OG. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But it got a crazy, it's got a heavier head than typical OG. You know what I mean? Because it's more indica. And that's why I went for the joint that had the most indica of the high, because I know the indica is where you get the euphoric sense of the whole L from. You know what I mean? The sativa is more so the relaxing part of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey man, yo, everybody out there, man, get some likes up, man. Get your likes up.
Yeah.
Like and share, subscribe, man, please.
You know what I'm saying?
We
Spark
out
one
here
up,
every day
chop
chilling,
it up.
smoking. You're more than welcome to come smoke with us every week, man. Every Saturday. Live at 5 is what we do, man. You know what I'm saying? Talking about today's topics, we get it in, get it popping, man. You know what I mean? You got a question, you want to chime in about something, let me know. All right.
How about that?
Definitely, y'all. And
shout out to my main man, Bruno Smoke Weed.
Yes,
know what I'm
sir.
saying?
He's supposed to come on too, right?
I called him this past week. He said he's gonna let me know when he's free. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bruno Smoke Weed, man.
We gotta get you on.
Definitely check him out, man, on YouTube and on the gram.
We gotta
All right.
get you on here.
And make sure y'all tune in to National Underground Radio Station. Y'all can go to WTNUphilly.com and just that's what all I gotta do is sign up for a basic membership and bang, you on to the radio station. But if you do want to listen to us live, you do have to pay a subscription. But I mean, it's minimal. It's real minimal. Pay the subscription, come listen to us live. Also, you can catch us on a replay. And guys, give out your handles.
Pack money.
Gang War 215.
Yes, sir.
Blunts in the Basement on all platforms. National Underground on
Sweet.
it up, light it up. Light it up. Yeah. Light it up, light it up, light it up.
You already stopped it on the IG. I see you got the rule the day too for the username too.
Background radio station WTNU Philadelphia.
I just peeped something I'm gonna do next week from here on out. As I'm on live on Blunts in the Basement, I'm gonna be watching the live on here so I can read the comments and speak to the people that's on that page. You know what I mean? Because I think that would definitely help people want to, if they was more part of it and shit.
Smart, buddy.